My brain went completely flatlined. Did I just... But hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. That's what I can always think of when I hear "Hello, everybody" is Markiplier. It's raining where I'm at now, but it's England. When is it not raining? But I am feeling strangely good. It has. Oh, hello. One of the cats is on the floor. It has. Oh, there goes that brain. It has been a while. What are you doing? She's like beneath my feet right now. No. No. So oh god, I know it goes that brain. So for those who are unaware, I've been dealing with some sleeping problems for over a year now, and I went to see therapy earlier this year. Did work, then it wasn't working. Seeing them again, and it might be working. I don't know, because the current things they suggested for me to do was one, no screen time for an hour before bed instead of half an hour. Go for a 10-minute walk and squats. And maybe it's working, because last week this happened beforehand, but I had like no energy to stream. For some reason I didn't fall asleep until like 1 in the morning and then woke up at 7. And last week when this happened, I had zero energy to stream. It happened again last night, but I'm not like fantastically there. Like I'm not like, oh my god, I feel great. But I don't feel terrible. I feel kind of like okay, to say the least. Which is weird. To get only like... And I still woke up several times during the night, because that's the issue I'm dealing with, is constantly waking up during the night. Because it's not the amount of sleep I'm getting, it's the fact that I'm not sleeping for the entire night. And I think I woke up about like 4 or 5 times. And it took me like 10 minutes to fall asleep. But yeah, I feel fine. So I basically got like an hour, 5 hours and 20 minutes of sleep. Because part of the help is to fill in a sleep diary, and so I wrote those down. And I have like, there's also like a graph of like how tired I feel out of 0 out of 10 from the morning and the afternoon. This morning kind of like a 6. We'll see how things go as usual. But today we're going to be playing some Genshin Impact. Someone wants to be very distracted right now, because they are doing 2 story acts, which I did check. This one's about... Act 5 is about 2-ish hours, but we'll be playing most of it this week due to those sleep pods, because we'll see how long things last, because of it I haven't been able to stream as long as I'd like to. We'll see how things go today. Someone's being very overly affectionate. Infection, little madam. She's like right below my desk. I'm just off from the tracking as well. Oh, also before we go, I mentioned that because of the holidays, my shifts tend to change. Because usually I work in the afternoon, and each year it's different. Because last year it was like 10 in the morning, but this year it's 9 in the morning. To 11, which is usually around the time we go live. So if my sleep starts to improve by then, we might be fine to stream when I get back. But if not, there's a good chance I won't end up streaming those days, because that includes on Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve as well, which is on a Wednesday when we usually stream. So there's a good chance I might end up streaming those days, but we'll see how things go. Hopefully I can get fully back to normal. So I think with that being said, we'll play the game, and I will have lunch as well in between us, but because there's lots of dialogue stuff, we won't have to switch to watching shorts. Another cat just came in. It's Ralph this time, the white cat, the male of the three cats. Be interested if I end up having all 3 of them in here. What's your name, buddy? It's probably going to sit near the radiator knowing him.
Thank you for waiting. I finished checking your adventurer handbook. Here are your commission rewards. We have no other urgent commissions on the books at present. Thank you for all your hard work lately. Perhaps you two could consider taking a vacation.
Amazing! Paimon never thought we'd end up having downtime and not cry.
I definitely still a little tired because I thought she said Valentine and looking at the text, it's downtime, not Valentine. Valentine's Day was well, technically Valentine's Day is in about 2-ish months.
Things were pretty hectic when we first got here. Everywhere you looked, it was either the Wild Hunt causing chaos or the Vatui stirring up trouble.
Just normal Tuesday then.
It felt like this whole region was one giant slime in a barrel, ready to go boom at any moment.
We really have adventured a lot since we've been here, haven't we?
Sure have. Things were looking pretty dicey, but in the end, we managed to turn it around. Whoa! Paimon just got deja vu! Oh, that's right. It's because we've done this like a million times now.
Ah, yes. Are you two aware that the Moon Prayer Night is soon to take place?
Oh, yeah! Lama told us that was coming up soon. Wait, why do you mention it, though? Do people in Nasha Town celebrate it, too? Paimon thought it was just for Moon Goddess worshippers.
You're partially right. Most people in Nasha Town just see the festival as an opportunity to do business. They do not concern themselves with the religious element.
Kind of like Christmas. Kind of sounds like Christmas, doesn't it? You know, people don't care about the religious parts of Christmas, and most people just care about the business part of it. That sounds like Christmas. Did they put this deliberately?
The festival was first celebrated by the Frost Moon Scions. On this day, they would wear moon prayer blossoms and celebrate the birth of the moon goddess through song and dance. They would also prepare food and handicrafts and give them as gifts to others. Over time, it became Nodcry's most lively festival.
And giving gifts, huh? Sounds like Christmas.
Oh, sounds like fun!
Definitely up for that. Up for it.
Great! Well, in the meantime, since Catherine doesn't have any commissions for us, let's focus on some personal business instead. When we first got here, you mentioned that this was where your spaceship landed?
Oh yeah. Forgot we came here on a spaceship.
We didn't get to follow up on it at the time, because we got wrapped up in that whole rare situation, but now we can finally start investigating it properly.
We have no idea, except we have no idea where to start.
Well, there's a saying Paimon's heard around these parts, which goes, if you lift up a rock, you'll find something you weren't looking for.
Okay.
By that logic, you'll never find what you're looking for while you're searching. But the moment you stop looking, it'll jump right out at you.
Oh, you know what? That does happen with me. That when I've like lost something, like I can't place where my watch is, I give up and then suddenly it appears out of nowhere. What are you staring at me for? Like Rusty's like in the corner up near the door looking at me. Alright, girl. And that cat from when she's staring at me.
Could be worth a try though, right? Anyway, Paimon suggests we focus on other stuff we want to do for now, and just keep an ear out for spaceship-related intel as we go.
We haven't seen Carlabina in a while. She used a huge amount of her power in the final battle against Rura and has been much weaker since then. I don't know if I can do anything to ugh, help. Can. But should little chat can do no harm. One other thing that concerns me is we see no sign of the Doctor so far. Oh yeah, that asshole. Not the Doctor like Doctor Who, a different Doctor. It would be fun if the TARDIS did just suddenly show up. That'd be such a wild like crossover. You know, they haven't done like one since roughly when the game came out with Horizon Zero Dawn. It'd be fun. Doctor Who would be wild if they did do that.
What's wrong? He looks super serious all of a sudden.
What is so serious? I was just thinking about Calabina and the Doctor.
Huh? Paimon gets why you'd be concerned about Columbina, but what does the Doctor have to do with anything?
We learned back in Nutland that he's been investigating the moon.
Oh, that's true. And now that you mention it, we're definitely overdue for a showdown with the Fatui. It is weird that he hasn't shown himself this whole time. What could he be up to? True. Paimon would much rather deal with Marionette anyway. She says the meanest things, but when it comes down to it, she doesn't seem like a bad person.
No, she's just a tsundere.
Maybe it's the pressure of being a Fatuse? Especially as a Harbinger. Does she feel like she's gotta act tough to keep up appearances or something?
Maybe.
But then, every time we headed out with Rarir, she always wound up having to repair Polonia and her other robots. That's gotta sting. Losing face always hurts more for people who care a lot about their image. She's probably still furious about it.
Paimon. Oh, she's right behind Paimon. Paimon, she's behind you.
What? Relax, she's not even here. Huh?
She is, isn't she?
What's the matter?
Oh, nothing. Sorry, we'll be on our way now.
Or is it that she can see what's going on through Catherine's eyes?
Where are we again? Oh yeah, Columbina? Right, yeah, let's go see Columbina.
Alright, let's go and see Columbina. I don't know why this way shot across the map like that amused me. I don't think it's ever gone that fast. I forget how beautiful this area looks. Shove that in my butt. There she is.
Hey, she's sitting up.
Is me sitting here a rare sight?
No, we just thought you'd be resting.
Got Traveller speaking audibly jump scare again. That's the thing with the whole Notcry thing. He seems to be speaking more out loud than ever, which is a welcome surprise nonetheless. Because it saves me having to read and get more exhausted from reading.
Perhaps I would have been, were it not for the sudden arrival of some unexpected guests. Not that I consider it a disturbance. After all, you are the only ones who are free to enter. Would it not be a little unfriendly of me to lie down while we speak?
I didn't realize you put so much thought into little things like that.
only sometimes. There have been moments lately where I think about you and your companions. They are warm, mysterious, and cozy memories. Very few of my past memories are anything like that. They say that travelers return home bearing bags full of souvenirs. But my luggage was empty, and I believed it would stay that way.
Return home? So, you're still planning on returning to the moon?
Yes. This planet continues to reject me, reminding me that I do not belong here. If I remain in Teyvat, there will come a day that I disintegrate. And I don't mean reduced to dust, or turned into food for the flowers. I mean, I will cease to exist entirely.
Damn, would we like the Thanos snap? She just... Or she just turn into sand. Just like float away. Or would it be like that, like just fade, like... Just a blip, go boop.
Alright then. Well, we're sure gonna miss you. But it sounds like we'll have to say goodbye.
How do you intend to return?
That's the neat part. She doesn't.
The moon prayer night is soon to arrive. On that day, the moon will be closest to Teyvat.
How close? We're talking like inches away. Like it'd be like take up the entire sky.
The Kuvaki in this land will reach its peak at that time. I merely need to grasp the tide, and with relatively little effort.
Oh, Paimon gets it! It'll work like a slingshot!
I know. I just had this image of her like out on actual slingshot and the child just pulling back out.
You make it sound like she's gonna get blasted up to the moon.
Right, Team Rocket.
If I did that, I suspect I would crash into the false sky.
Like, and then just unfortunately, like, she like smacks against the force one, goes and slides down the side of it.
I will be using a much gentler approach, but I do like the analogy. It's fun.
You see? She gets Paimon's sense of humor.
In the blink of an eye, the time has come to part ways.
It does feel that way, doesn't it? Time seems to fly fastest when you are enjoying it.
Very, 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 very true. Except for
I've always
me.
thought of myself as a wanderer on this earth, and it has never expressed any desire to keep me here.
It could be just a byproduct of the lack of sleep, but time just lately has felt more slower for me than it is quicker.
Yet, just as I plan to depart, it tugs at my arm. Is this a gesture of affection? Or is the world mocking me?
Oh. Were you hoping I can answer that?
Yes. You are a traveler, so you must have a lot of experience in this area.
Then, what I would say is, enjoy the moment.
That's right! Don't overthink it! Happiness is happiness and joy is joy! The point is to enjoy it, not analyze it!
I see. Then what I would say is, Even though I am very tired right now, I am still happy.
I can't tell from the tone of your voice.
Oh, really? You don't think I sound happy?
Sound tired.
I'm just kidding. I could tell you were in a good mood today from the moment we saw you.
Ah, a joke. Albeit not a funny one. Anyway, I assume you're here about you-know-what. Give me your hand.
All right, the moon thing.
Actually, it's not that. There's something else we wanted to discuss with you.
Oh, then do you still want to give me your hand? Or not?
Ooh, hand holding.
Sure.
Not quite.
Thank you. So, I've heard that in the Moon Prayer Nights of the past, people here would hold celebrations in the Moon Goddess's honor. Since you helped so much in our fight against the Rehir of Solnari, I think you deserve a farewell party before you return home. I haven't asked everyone else for their opinions on this yet, but I'd like to invite you to join the upcoming Moon Prayer Night.
So I just had something come through the fucking letterbox and it startled me like a thump. Probably some. Oh shit! I knocked my mic. I'll check what it is later. Random side note on that. My brother orders a lot of stuff, and sometimes it needs signing, and I don't even bother putting my signature because I never practiced like properly doing my signature. I'd usually just put the first letter of my name and then a dot, then my surname. So I never properly practiced that. But because it was all like touchscreen, it's even harder to do that. So I just scribble nonsense on it every time. It's quicker and easier than trying to fiddle around with those. I should try and practice on that at some point. Anyway.
I've never joined a Moon Prayer Night before. I'm not sure what I would even do.
Oh, don't worry about that. We take care of everything. All you need to do is show up. Of course, there's no need to force it if you're not feeling strong enough. This kind of felt like a golden opportunity.
But they call me Kutar, and the Fatui have an arrest warrant out for me. I shouldn't appear in public right now.
They put a disguise on. But she just puts like a face mask on or something. It's like in disguise. Yeah, still definitely.
I'll make it work. You have my word.
Yeah, we got your back. Well, he does. Paimon's actually not too sure what he's planning.
All right, if you're sure. I will not refuse your invitation.
Thought I could hear a weird beeping sound, and there's definitely a mic again. Need a new mic. It's definitely not the cable, but when I can, I probably will get one. I've had this mic like over 10 years. I think I got it like back in 2014 when I used to do Let's Play content on YouTube. So I had a while. It's a very good mic. It's a Rode. I think it's called Rode RNT. 10 years, over 10 years is a pretty good damn long time for a microphone to last.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to pack a few more sights from this world into my suitcase before finally learning what my homeland looks like.
Oh, I should also clarify, it's not like financial reasons, it's just, once again, ongoing sleeping problems. If the therapy doesn't work, again, I might need to see a doctor. If the doctors can't figure it out, there's a good chance it might be like I might need some sort of like specialized mattress to make it feel comfortable, so I sleep through the night or something. That is the last resort, and something like that could be very expensive. So I'm trying to be fairly careful with my money, so I don't have to take too long trying to save up for something like that. It's not that I can't afford a new microphone. It's more like I can't spare the money for a new microphone.
Oh, if you see Llama, please tell her that my answer to the question she asked me is neither yes nor no.
So maybe then.
Rather, it is. There is no need.
Oh.
That was kind of cryptic, but sure. Guess it's between the two of you. We'll pass along the message. Bye for now.
You know, I just remembered that Durin is part of the banner this time round. Which we will roll for him probably like at the end of stream.
And also, I do not know.
We left already. We did the Batman thing. We left before you could finish your sentence.
Since she's agreed to join the festival, let's go see who else wants to take part. Llama's gotta be the person most familiar with the Moon Prayer Night. We should start with her. Also, what exactly is your plan to keep her safe?
Not sure yet. I'll figure something out.
Cross that bridge when we get there, then.
Are you serious? And Paimon even gave you her vote of confidence back there. When did you become so sneaky?
Yeah, like both. They did this deliberately to me because there's few characters that I care if I get or not, but I do want to have at least all the Archons. Venti and Moeka are the only ones I don't have. And they have to put it also with Durin. Well, I think Durin is one of the best designs they've cooked with, especially for a dragon design. I mean, we've got 20 rolls, but at the same time, it's not like enough that I would spend money. It's like, it's one of those things, if I don't get them, I've said this enough times with these games. The gacha is secondary, the story and the gameplay is first for me. If I don't get them this time around with the three rolls, I know there's always next time. But yeah, it would be funny if we get the first temple and we got Durin, and then the next we got Venti. I doubt it. I never have that kind of stream of luck. Like ever, I don't think ever. I think no, because there was with Ananta and the Dendro Archon where we got it with the first 10 pull. So not out of realm of possibilities. But yeah. 5 years since this game came out. I've been playing it since then, and I still have not gotten Venti. Okay. Let's head to. Huh? It's weird. Oh, it's one of these fucking things where I have to do some stupid side thing. I don't have the time to do. Try and do it now. Oh, it's this. I'm not gonna. No. There's a way of like skipping past this. I forget which one. No. There we go. There we go. I'm always glad this is an option, so I don't have to fucking deal with stupid side missions. It's got too many games to play, and not enough time to do all these side things. They usually amount to nothing. I'm just glad they give the option to skip if you want to. Then force you to have to do it like before.
Hey, Llama! It's us! Huh? Varka? What are you doing here?
I always forget how fucking tall this guy is. He's ginormous.
Beats me. I had a bit too much to drink last night, and when I woke up, I was on Hisi Island.
Mr. Varka is helping to oversee Nasha Town's preparations for Moon Prayer Night. He is here to go over some details regarding the decorations and custom cloth designs.
Right, yeah, that too.
What do you mean, that too?
Yes, celebrating this festival is a long-held tradition here in Nodcry.
I'm actually starting to feel just a teensy bit hungry. I'm gonna go and grab my lunch, and we will obviously continue playing this while I eat. Playing in quotations. Alrighty, I'm back. Got my lunch. One thing I was thinking of while I was grabbing my lunch, why suddenly I feel somewhat okay despite only getting like 5 hours of sleep. It might be due to like being off the computer for like an hour instead of half an hour. Maybe it's helping with like, I don't know, wind down in and stuff. Like my brain feels more relaxed and something despite not getting much sleep. I don't know. Just a thought. We'll see how, like I said, we'll see how the next 2 weeks go for my next appointment with the therapist. Right, I'm gonna continue playing this, but I'm gonna eat because I'm hungry. Like I'm actually like I'm this hungry that I'm actually kind of salivating at wanting to eat. So I've got a nice ham and tomato and lettuce sandwich with some mayo and some crisps, kettle crisps, or potato chips for the Americans out there, and an apple and a banana. Right, I'll mute myself so you don't have to hear me munching in your ear holes.
On this day, the crescent moon at the top branches of the verdant crest turns into a full moon, and the moon prayer blossoms bloom with a special radiance. Our people take these to be blessed omens.
It's an especially welcome event coming off the back of all that nasty business with Rare. Everyone got put through the ringer recently, and now they're looking to turn their fortunes around. The big shots in town all agree that a big, lively celebration is just what we need to rebuild people's faith in this place.
No wonder Catherine said that people weren't so bothered about the religious element.
That's right. It's become more of a local custom by this point. The celebrations have little to do with whether the religious stories behind this event are true or not. Even the Frost Moon Scions are eagerly awaiting the coming of Moon Prayer Night, despite now knowing that their past beliefs were founded on a falsehood.
That's fair. It's a bit like the lantern ride in Liyue. It's a chance for people to enjoy themselves, not debate the existence of the Adepti.
Which is kind of what Christmas is like as well, besides like the other stuff. Honestly, that's why I look forward to Christmas. Although I do see my family a lot, it's just sometimes nice to just. I'm out doing on Christmas, spending like the entire afternoon or day with one another is just kind of nice. Anyway, I'm going to go back to eating.
Oh, one other thing. We just went to see Columbina. We went ahead and invited her to take part in the festival this time. Hope it's okay.
Wait, so you mean she agreed to it? Huh. That's quite a surprise.
Then I suppose that she intends to return to the moon on that day.
Oh, yeah. It's kind of a complicated process, but basically, it's like a slingshot.
I understand. In truth, I had a feeling that she might make such a decision. Well, if Kuthar has decided to participate in the festival, we should prepare accordingly.
Yeah, exactly. She was saying how it could be risky for her to show her face in public. We were wondering if there was any way we could hide her.
Unfortunately, the people who carved the statues did an excellent job of capturing her likeness. It will be very challenging to hide a goddess whose face everyone is so familiar with.
Darn! We may have bitten off more than we can chew here.
Nah, don't sweat the small stuff. We can handle that.
Huh? Are you saying you have a plan?
Seems like a knight in it. We just get like a knight's helmet and just shove it on their head. You can put like a whole suit of armor, problem solved. No one will know it's her. Anyone go eat some more?
Not as such, no, but the most important thing with a festival is to keep the mood light and your spirits up. You can't go preparing for a festival with those long faces. You'll never convince anyone to enjoy themselves.
The Mondstatter spirit is strong with this one.
As it happens, I agree with Mr. Varka. Let's start by making our appreciation for Kutar the beating heart of the festive atmosphere. And who knows, once we get the ball rolling, perhaps everything will just fall into place.
Hey! Did you catch that? Lama said the thing! Or close enough, at least.
I'm looking forward to the Moon Prayer Night already. We have a festival in Mondstadt called Windbloom, and you can always tell which couples are celebrating it for their first time by the smiles on their faces. Big, beaming smiles like their whole face is glowing. And I have a feeling we'll get to see that same smile on the Moon Goddess's face at this festival.
Not quite the same, surely.
Anyway, I'll take care of business in the city, but I'll have to leave the decor up to you and the Frost Moon Scions. No one else can capture that traditional aesthetic quite like you guys. But lastly, there's the final key element that brings the festival to life. Companionship.
Before you leave, let me show you something that we've been preparing. Mr. Varka had asked to see it already, so you may as well tag along. Also, I have some further questions about Kutar's decision.
Guess we're playing for a bit. I can always continue eating later. Ooh, what's this? Oh, there's even something to stand on. Fuck. Because I'm climbing it now. Oh, never mind. I guess we'll see that later. It seems to have triggered a side mission accidentally. Like, I don't want to do this. I want to stick to the main thing. And not being able to skip the dialogue is annoying because I am not in the mood for a fuck ton of reading right now. Come on, Jesus Christ. Look, they're standing right there waiting for us. You see, these were Zenless. I can skip entire dialogue instead of to keep mashing the... There we go. I don't want to deal with that. I'm doing this. I don't know how I triggered that. I guess Travis too tall for that. And this. Unless it's like a distance thing. Wait, I don't know. Yeah, Barbara can somewhat. Okay. There we go.
Huh? What's this? These sure look like they're having fun.
I believe so. Kuhenki seem very skilled at playing drums like these, although I'm not sure where they learned it from.
Maybe it's an innate talent? In their eyes, they're probably just playing with toys.
Wanatar! You wanna play too?
She looks more confused than anything.
Maybe we can teach her next time if we get the chance.
Okay, now they're back over there. Okay.
What are these floaty things?
Moon veils. We hang them from buildings in the city during the festival.
Floaty
When
things.
you look at the sky through them, it creates a
Ah.
lovely misty effect.
There's the moon. Oh,
Everyone seems hard at work.
They are preparing items for Moon Prayer Night. For instance, the sculpture being made over here. Mr. Varka and I were just finalizing the details of where it will be placed.
Ah, there she is. I didn't know the finished article would be so large. Not to worry, though. All the necessary arrangements have been made. Just let me know once it's ready, and I'll get some people to ship it over.
You have my thanks. And over here, we are preparing a very traditional confection.
Oh, look at all these colors! It looks great! Can Paimon try one?
Of course. I have a feeling you'll like it a lot.
You bet! Sweets and treats are Paimon's favorite!
If you included those in the Feast of the Moon, I bet Paimon would have joined the Frost Moon Scions by now.
There will also be verdant crests like this present in Nasha Town during the festival. The timing of Moon Prayer Night is not completely set in advance. We make a rough estimate, then observe the changes in the verdant crests and moon prayer blossoms to guide us. As such, the wait itself is a fun feature of this particular festival. Let's talk here. To tell the truth, I am very surprised to hear that Kutar is willing to participate in the festival. I once asked her if she'd be willing to stay with the Frost Moon Scions. I could introduce her to everyone, and we could be a family to one another. She did not answer, but she has not appeared here since. I took this to mean her answer was no, but if that were the case, she would not have accepted this invitation. I see. Maybe she is right. Maybe the Frost Moon Scions of today no longer need a moon goddess. But my wish was not for her to come here and be worshipped as a deity. I simply wanted to offer her a place to stay. I'm sure she believes that showing herself here might invite Fatui intervention, and as such, she does not wish to cause us trouble. But what really pains me about all this is that this is her birthplace. She ought to belong here, yet no one has been able to grant her shelter.
I think I'm qualified to weigh in here. When someone's about to depart on a long trip, what they need is blessings, not burdens. We should wish her the best, not make the journey harder than it already is. Anyway, she's agreed to attend, hasn't she? All we need to do is simply respect her decision.
I see your point. Yes, she will soon depart after all.
Our job is to leave her with some happy memories. Besides, who's to say her journey to the moon is a one-way trip? It's not like she can't come back and visit if she wants, right?
Paimon agrees wholeheartedly. Festivals are all about having fun, so let's keep it simple.
All right, I'm gonna head back to Nausea Town soon. Want to come with? I'm guessing you have some other folks to visit there.
Sure thing, let's go! Bye for now, Wilma!
Thank you all. Goodbye.
I've done it. Don't eat it now. Always good to get some food in your belly. Travel needs blessings, not burdens. It sounds good in practice, but will blessings alone be enough for Calabino? I was just taking a sip of water there. Oh, you fucking... No. Huh? Wait. What? There we go. It's Duran.
Huh? Hey, over there! It's Duran and Albedo with Flints! What could they be chatting about?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Ah, Grandmaster, and the Traveler and Paimon.
Oh, I remember how
Hello
far
there.
it went.
It's been a while.
Been a while.
Perfect. We have some new volunteers for our investigation.
Investigation?
Wait, let me guess. The righteous Lightkeepers are finally ready to hunt down the Abyssal Dragon?
Yes, that too.
Oh. Was there something else then?
Yeah, right! Oh, wait! Why does everyone keep saying that too?
Well, to be precise, the facts match, but not the causality.
Wait, so I guessed right?
Half right. Don't act so impressed with yourself.
Maybe I can explain. We ran into Mr. Flint's north of Nausea Town. At that time, we just noticed a few abyssal creatures out in the wild, but the strange thing was, I didn't detect any traces of abyssal energy on them at all. On closer inspection, we realized that they were not real monsters, but something akin to reflections in the water, or perhaps a mirage.
So... No, thoughts went again.
Huh? What do you mean? Like, you could see them but not touch them?
Like a hologram.
Exactly. It was very peculiar. They roared and tried to attack us, but we could not make any physical contact with them.
I think I've heard of things like that happening in Nodcry before, but I don't know much about it.
Yes, it's a known phenomenon. Mirage-like illusions tend to appear in Nodcry in the run-up to Moonprayer Night. From a distance, they appear quite real. I myself thought that Misters Duran and Albedo were locked in battle with abyssal monsters when I first arrived.
But after sharing intel and investigating a little
Stop flashbanging
further,
me.
we can confirm that these illusions are harmless. There is no great cause for concern.
I see.
All the Mirage stories I've heard are either animals, rocks, or small houses. Abyssal monsters, though? That's a first.
He dropped my controller.
It's a first for me, too. so I'm planning to look into it further just to be on the safe side. I intend to inspect a few more locations.
What about you two? Any plans?
Alice contacted me a few days ago. She'd like me and Durin to assist her with an experiment. But we lost contact shortly after receiving the message. I'm sure that comes as no surprise to anyone familiar with her. We don't know when the wind will blow, yet when the wind blows, we will know. That, in a nutshell, describes how Alice operates.
Yeah, that tracks.
Okay. Well, I suggest we investigate this Mirage business in the meantime. It's piqued my curiosity, and I'm pretty sure I know someone who will already be 10 steps ahead of us.
Who?
Well said.
Right? Whatever's happening in Notcry, she always seems
Oh,
to be the first one to know.
Green cat
Let's go see
lady.
what she knows. We can invite her and her staff to the
Never?
festival while we're at it.
No. I know what they're talking about. Just bad remembering names. And reading them. Oh wait, what am I doing? Must like fast travel to it. Yeah, thought so. Save some time. Oh wait, fuck! I forgot we're not playing Infinity Nikki. There is full damage here. So we played that last week, and I just remembered. Oh wait, there's there's full damage here.
You're right. I have noticed. There's certainly something a little fishy about this situation. Only a little, though. Records indicate that this phenomenon can occur in the days before and following Moon Prayer Night. That said, it has always been a rare sight in the past. The odds of encountering these phantoms are similar to looking up in the night sky, happening to see a shooting star, and managing to make a wish before it disappears.
Okay.
But this time, either everyone's getting lucky, or they're appearing far more frequently than usual.
You mean like it's like a calm before the storm situation? Something bad might be happening?
Yehoda's out gathering
Yehoda!
as we speak. In the meantime, let me check off some
So I just
points
love that
of
name.
interest.
Just rolls off the tongue. Yehoda!
First, the Abyss.
The ones we saw seem to be abyssal monsters.
Indeed. But we have identified one location where many more of them have made an appearance. And not just monsters, but human phantoms, too. Given the scale and nature of the phantoms, it's almost as if someone's last memories are coming to life. Or perhaps the memories of multiple people.
Oh.
So you mean the phantom monsters are hunting down the phantom humans?
Exactly. The phantoms can interact with each other, but we have no means of intervening. In addition, some of the human phantoms would seem to be from the very distant past. This is clear both from the clothing they wear and the stories they tell.
Like, Conria?
They claim to be from Hyperborea, a name which I've heard from Lauma before. If this is true, it means they must be from 6,000 years ago.
So quite a long time ago then.
Did Paimon hear that right? 6,000 years?
Why did you write it two different ways there? First they had it with like numbers, but then Paimon says it's with letters. Huh. Huh.
It sounds like this merits further exploration.
That'd be a big help. I'll leave it with you, Albedo. My knowledge of ancient history is non-existent. I used to doze off every time the pre-Knights of Favonius era came up in class.
It's quite a miracle that you were able to understand these phantoms' speech, given how long ago they lived.
I suppose you're right. But I'll leave the archaeologists to ruminate over that conundrum. As an intelligence broker, my sole interest is in the value of the information I gather. Which, in this case, hopefully means earning myself some good favor with our dear Lady Moonchanter.
So calculating. Whew, this intel broker logic always catches Paimon by surprise.
Sounds to me like we could split the work up.
I think the abyssal phenomenon is best left to Albedo, Flint,
Joy.
and me.
Tell me the word phenomenon. That's all what goes in my head. Phenomenon. Phenomenon.
Agreed. It coincides with my duty as a lightkeeper.
For my part, I'd like to understand the abyss better. Even a little knowledge would go a long way.
This is certainly a rare opportunity to study the abyss. But even rarer, perhaps, is the chance to make contact with the ancients.
The Curatorium will take the lead on investigating the Hyperboreans. We put in the work to learn what we know so far. It seems only fair that we get some quantity of exclusive intel.
That just leaves our trusty team of 2 unassigned.
Seems like it, yeah.
Since you became an honorary knight, of course. This was part of my grand plan all along. Ha ha ha!
Oh yeah, by the way, we managed to convince Columbina to come to the Moon Prayer Night celebrations. Would you and Yehoda like to join too?
She agreed to that? Huh. Quite an achievement. Never underestimate the traveler, I guess. I'd be happy to join. No point shutting myself inside when the streets are all decked out. I doubt any clients will be visiting during the festival in any case. And Yehoda loves a party, so I'm sure she'll jump at the opportunity.
Oh, speak of the devil.
No.
Way to contradict me in front of...
Wait, no, that's not what I have bad news, boss. So many people. All right, everyone inside, quick.
Oh, she's...
This is gonna sound crazy, but hear me out. I saw one of those phantoms at Star Sand Shoal, and it was some sort of flying ship.
Our ship?
Like a spaceship?
A spaceship at the that place.
That's gotta be the one you came to Tibet in. You said you saw the same thing through the moon marrow, right? Huh? You already know about it? Ugh, I thought I was gonna blow people's minds. Turns out I'm the last to find out. Wait, back up. You came here in a spaceship? Now my mind is blown! What's it like on the inside? Was it like flying through space? I want to know everything!
Maybe that's a conversation for next time.
Yep, exactly. Huge discovery. You're the best. Second best intel broker in the world. After your boss, of course. Wow. Really?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if I'm all that, but...
I guess that decides where we're heading next. don't look at me like that. I know the spaceship doesn't have anything to do with me, but you don't want to leave me as the only one twiddling my thumbs, do you? Please?
He's just as equally as excited as Yehoda to see a spaceship.
Fair enough. You can tag along.
In that case, let's meet back here to discuss our findings once we're done.
I mean, if I was in his shoes, I'd want to see a spaceship as well. That's cool.
I wish everyone a productive investigation.
You too.
What's up, boss? Aren't we gonna head out?
Tell me, Yehoda, when did the curatorium start giving out intel for free?
Oops.
Oh, sorry, boss.
Actually going to see a spaceship, or is it going to be like instead of phantom version, like a ghostly version of it? I'll be very surprised if it is the spaceship itself and not just a phantom version of it. Oh, it is just a phantom version of it. I mean, that's what they said either way, but still. I actually see it, even like this is still kind of fucking cool though. Oops, I'm gonna die. Oh no, I didn't do that. Usually when you switch to a cutscene, you still hear the travel go.
Right on the money. This Phantom really is your spaceship. But that's so weird. Why would it show up here? Is it some kind of projection? Or a ghost? Like, maybe it no longer exists, but somehow it left an afterimage?
I'm not sure either.
Ah, you're already here.
Miss Lauma, what a surprise. I thought you were busy with festival preparations.
She was curious about the spaceship as well.
I was, until one of our people informed me that a strange sight had appeared at Star Sand Shoal. No one's ever seen something quite like this before. I thought I should see it for myself.
Same here. Oh, so we heard that these things appear around the festival period. Any idea why that is?
Unfortunately not. We have very limited information about them, since they can't be interacted with. And no human phantoms have ever made an appearance before now. The most we've been able to deduce is that these sightings appear to be connected to the increase in Kuvaki energy around this time.
Let's look around and see what we can find out.
Yeah, seems like that's all we can do. This is all so confusing.
Allow me to lend you a hand.
That looks so cool though. Oh, we get to fully see it normally. Probably not within these story arcs. Showing this feels like it would be like the last part of the Nutcry story things. Showing the spaceship, but not the traveler finder. It'd be one of those like classic things we see, like the female traveler walk up to it and stare
Everyone,
at it.
our friend here should be able to provide us with some information.
All right, I forgot she can talk to animals like a Disney princess.
Is that a phantom Rhymehorn deer?
I've heard about how the Frost Moon Scions live in harmony with the animals and can even communicate with them. That's coming in handy now, for sure.
Okay. Yes, I understand. Then how about this?
Oh, it's leaving.
It appears to share our curiosity about this giant spaceship, so I asked it if it wouldn't mind investigating along with some friends.
Ah, relying on the help of the woodland creatures.
In return, I told it about some nearby spots where the wild fruit grows abundantly. We may live in a different era from these phantoms, but I trust that the terrain, climate, and ecology here are more resistant to the effects of time than some things are.
I mean, depends. If that same deer's from 6,000 years ago, I think things have probably changed quite a lot.
Let's give them a moment and hope for the best.
All back together. Must have been a lot of fruit.
Indeed. Now let me ask them some questions. It did find a lot of wild fruit, enough for them to feast for a long while.
Sweet.
This puffin circled in the air several times, but didn't spot anything out of the ordinary.
Little
Certainly
puffin
nothing to do
bird.
with the spaceship.
Huh. Well, it definitely makes sense to get a bird's eye view.
Ha! Ha! Literally, because it's a bird.
Indeed. Other than that, I was also thinking that the world these phantoms see is also different from ours.
Oh, I get what you mean. The wild fruit exist in both times and spaces, but there might also be things that only exist in that space-time, which we can't see.
Because we don't see their whole world.
Good point. Great thinking, Llama.
Blunthorn rhinos can use kuvaki to shift great rocks, but this one says it couldn't get that ship to budge by even an inch.
Well, at least we know the ship's tough.
The sniffer mole tried too, but
Sniffer
despite
mole.
being a skilled digger, it could not get through. They say that the spaceship looks robust and undamaged. It seems completely impervious to any and all attacks. Whatever lies within is well defended from harm.
It's got a good force field or something.
So, just like us humans, there was nothing they could do about this spaceship either.
Yes, still, they deserve our thanks. We are grateful for all your efforts, dear friends. Now go, and enjoy your feast.
I've noticed some other human phantoms gathered nearby. Come on, let's go talk to them.
I guess yeah. It's gonna be weird talking to people from the past. Do we seem like phantoms to them as well? Or do they just see us normally? Wait. Yeah, of course it was. Interesting. I did say we can't touch them. Just wanted to see what it would look like when we did phase
What
for
is
it.
this thing? I've never seen it move, and there's no way to get inside.
Goodness knows. My grandpa says it's been sitting here at least since his grandpa was still alive.
So, a long time.
What about his grandpa? Did he say anything to your grandpa's grandpa about it?
And his grandpa, and his grandpa, and his grandpa, and his grandpa.
Huh? I don't know. In all likelihood, it was here back then too. Hard to imagine something this huge could move.
Which does beg the question, how did it move?
Guess that means that as far as they're concerned, this ship's been around a long time.
I mean, it kind of looks like a hologram as well, actually. The effect, kind of like the holograms you see in Star Wars. Is that person trying to lift it?
Come on, brothers. If we can get even a small chunk off of this thing, it's gotta be worth a fortune. Today is the day we strike it rich.
So it was trying to knock a chip off.
Huh? You mean Paimon?
I mean, you do kind of have a little bit of a session with Mora.
Yes, brother, I shall join you. Let's make our fortune.
We should go with them.
What the? This thing is crazy tough. I can't even scratch it. What's it made of?
Beskar. Isn't it like, is it? That is the metal in Star Wars that the Mandalorians wear? So it's supposed to be like a tough metal or something. I was going to say I can't even say it. Oh. Notice how tough a word antimonium. The thing Wolverine is fucking claws made out of. But, well, it did come from space, so I guess that kind of still counts as something space related, but a Star Wars reference seemed more appropriate.
Sorry, brother. Looks like we'll have to seek our fortunes elsewhere.
Enjoying yourself?
I guess Varta loves a bit of roleplay.
I was just seeing if I could influence this phantom's perception by playing. But nope, no dice. I'm sure we're all starting to build up an idea of what's going on here now that we've spoken to some of the people. These phantoms are reenacting real historical events in Nodcry. It's almost like we're in some kind of interactive stage play. We can talk to the actors, but the plot is fixed, and we can't influence it.
It makes sense. History is set in stone. The objective facts of the past cannot be changed.
Paimon totally thought you were just goofing around earlier. But actually, you were doing some serious investigating.
So it's just the way Paimon just went whoop from the ground. Whoop.
Of course I was. Anyway, at this point, I think we're forced to conclude that although the Phantom spaceship is right there in front of us, we aren't going to learn much about it from these people.
Why do I feel like there's going to be a point where the Phantom of the Traveler's sibling will show up? Phantom of the Traveler. If only these shadows knew when my sister was. Maybe then I could have discovered why she isn't in the spaceship. Or if it showed the moment when it might have found out. I can slowly start to feel my energy going. I'm fine for now. I think I still think I got a little juice in the tank for a bit longer. But no such luck. All I've seen is a memory in time during his long said stint here.
Don't be discouraged. If nothing else, this is proof of the ship's existence. And think about it. So many people tried to hack their way inside, but no one could get the door open. It's made of very tough material. To me, that says that we'll either find the ship itself or the story behind it. It's just a matter of time.
Thanks, Varta.
Huh. Every now and then, when Varka gets serious, he actually does seem like Grandmaster Materia.
I wonder how the others are doing.
Didn't mean to click that.
Let's head back for now.
Once, she said.
Sounds good. Also, drinks are on me if Team Knights of Favonius is the first to finish.
Wait, we have a team name now?
Am I in Team Knights of Favonius as well?
You're very welcome to join. We've even got a cathedral ready for you.
Isn't that technically blasphemy? You wouldn't dare make a joke like that if Barbados was in earshot.
I don't think he would actually care. He'd probably laugh at it. Like, hee hee.
Nah, I'm sure Barbados doesn't mind a little harmless blasphemy once in a while.
Oh, he's fucked.
Oh, no! Get away! Oh.
I know it's hard to stomach, Mr. Duran. But as I'm sure you've noticed, there is nothing we can do to intervene in that which unfolds before us.
But we have to at least try.
And try you have. But are you aware of how many unsuccessful attempts you've made now?
I wasn't keeping count.
I'm afraid this is the 39th failure so far. Or the 5th if we're only counting this particular victim.
Jesus, he was keeping count.
There are no indications that these phantoms may be altered in any way.
You seem to have calmed down a little. I'll make us a fire. You should rest and have some water.
Oh, I've got water right here. It's not a bottle of water, though. It's a glass of water.
Feeling any better now, Mr. Duran?
May I ask a few questions?
Be my guest.
What exactly are we witnessing here? What happened to those people?
They died.
My guess would be that we are seeing Nodcry during the Conrian Cataclysm. Would that be accurate?
Conria.
That is correct. As you know, once the Abyss senses even the tiniest crack, it floods in and spreads like wildfire. There was a time in the distant past when it permeated all of Nodcry, causing immeasurable harm. The people paid a terrible price to heal this land. Then, 500 years ago, the whole of Teyvat suffered an abyssal disaster. Once more, Nodcry was dealt a devastating blow.
I see.
In the face of the abyssal onslaught, all were like grains of sand tossed around by a tidal wave, be they human, fae, or god. The moment you witnessed is but one drop in a whole ocean of catastrophe.
All right. I guess that answers my second question, too. I wanted to know why there's nothing I could do to help them, and that's because what we are seeing is history.
That would be my guess as well.
As I understand it, history and fate are not all that dissimilar. The latter may be unseen to us, but both are immutable.
Yes. Fate was determined long, long ago.
I still have a couple of other questions for you, Mr. Flint's. You mentioned more than one abyssal disaster that has struck this land in the past. How can you be sure that what we're seeing is from the Conrian incident?
A point there.
And also, how are you able to stay so calm when you're talking about these events? from everything I know about you, you're not cold or ruthless, and you're not indifferent to the suffering of others.
Alas, I am forced to show my age. I must be 600 or 700 years old by human measure.
Damn, that is pretty old then. We did say he was a fae, so we finally know how old he is. He's an old geezer.
Wait, so you...
Wait.
One is not easily moved by history when one has witnessed the truth firsthand.
I'm sorry.
You needn't apologize. Your passion is a good thing to have. Treasure it, because someday you may find it in terribly short supply. Now, at the risk of offending you, I have a question in return.
What, how old he is?
Your curiosity toward the abyss, is it born from hatred or because you sense its call? I only ask because I kept a fragment of Rarir's body in my lantern for a short time. Specifically, his heart. So I know what a burden it can be to carry the abyss with you.
So I'm kind of like half multitasking because there's a part of me feels like I've heard Durin's voice before. And I'm just looking at the voice actor. He's from England. Another example of a British actor, a voice actor in this case, hiding his British accent.
And I hear its power growling from somewhere within you. In my eyes, your mere existence is a miracle.
My honest answer is... I don't know. I don't think I have the confidence to say for certain. What I will say is the abyss is not the only issue that haunts me.
I guess not another example of like mistaken for a different voice actor, but he's British, huh? That's the second time I've checked a voice actor as in hit that is also British, because also Llama's voice actress is British as well.
Even before I became who I am today, the question dogged me constantly. Should I even exist at all?
It does make me wonder why did, I guess because Mondstadt's based off of Germany, so I guess it wouldn't make any sense for him to have a British accent either way still.
My doubts remain unresolved. But when we fought Rarir, something became a little clearer to me. Sometimes it is the darkness within us that allows us to achieve the impossible.
I certainly got the sense from your 39 attempts that you were trying to achieve the impossible. It sounds like you've resolved to see the truth for yourself.
Absolutely. In that sense, he and I are quite similar.
Then I wish you every success. I look forward to the day of your transcension. Well, if everyone's caught their breath, I suppose we should head back. Oh, and one last thing. I'd appreciate if you kept our discussion about history a secret.
Again, Flash, it's ugh.
Incredibly, our separate investigations led us all to the same conclusion. Hooray for consensus!
Yeah, but we barely learned anything, though. I totally thought this would be the mother lode. Talking with the ancients? I mean, come on! But nope. All we got was useless snippets of conversation. And all this stuff about moons and hyperopia. What a load of baloney. Seems like people back then had a few screws loose.
I understand your frustration. We found the same issue. Each phantom only showed a very brief moment in time. There isn't much value to be found in these miscellaneous fragments of a civilization's history, no matter how glorious it may have been.
If there's a silver lining, it's that these phantoms are harmless to the present reality. They shouldn't get in the way of the festivities.
Let's hope not.
Paimon agrees. And not just because it's the first thing she understood in this whole conversation.
You look disappointed, Nefer. Is something the matter?
What do you think? We all worked our tails off, but the only one to gain anything from it was you, Lady Moonjanter.
I make a joke that... Oh, no, she's not the only one with a tail. Durin has a tail. But I don't know if Llama actually has a tail. I'll have to check, because they actually do have her. As we get an angle, we can see it.
Please do share the Hyperborean records with me. I will gladly inscribe them in our people's documents.
Oh, duh! Yeah! That was it! Hyperborea!
Hyperborea.
I'm serious. Only an expert in the Frost Moon Scions and their history can turn these records into valuable research material. The alternative is to let them gather dust on the curatorium's storage shelves until the pages turn yellow.
Kitty! Bracket's not working there. Yeah.
Nefer, you're wise enough to know that cooperating and sharing the profits is the best course of action here.
Well, that goes without saying. Sure, let's do that.
Huh? But didn't you say we aren't supposed to give out intel for free? Sorry. Shutting up.
Now is not a good time to push Nefer's buttons.
Anyway, back to Moon Prayer Night. I'm thinking that we should prepare something a little special, aside from the usual decorations and so on.
You mean a parting gift?
Can't go wrong with food. Although, does food go bad on the moon?
You know, she's got a kind of point there now I think about it. Because if it's like the moon in real life should be in space, this is a fantasy world. So maybe no?
Perhaps a lantern would be a better choice. It might be dark up there.
It could prove difficult to light a lantern on the moon. Magical stones might serve that purpose better.
What about a clockwork mecha model from Fontaine? I've got a whole bunch at home. I use them for fighting practice in my free time.
None of these sound like things she would be even remotely interested in. But we don't interact with her enough to know what she likes.
We could just go ask her.
Yeah. It would really save us the guesswork if someone could find out what she's into.
Wait a second. Into? Implying you mean that we are going to have to ask her. Yep, they're all looking at us.
Wait, what the? Traveler? They're all looking at you.
Okay, I got it.
Great! Haha, problem solved. Now, I need to stop by Dory's. Gonna need her help sourcing a bunch of stuff for the festival.
Then let's leave it there for now. We all have our own business to attend to. Traveler, if you find out what Kutar likes, let us know right away.
Gotcha.
Is something the matter?
That's my line, Durin.
I'm fine. It's just... I'm still feeling a little rattled after witnessing the horrors of the Abyss. But it's okay. This is something I have to work through. I'll be all right. Thanks for your concern.
Well, don't put too much pressure on yourself. If you ever feel like something's wrong, physically or mentally, we're here to talk.
Aww.
Come on. Stop treating me like a kid.
Guess we'll go and talk to Kalabina then. Shot across the map again. Wonder if she's like sleeping when we get there. Or reading a book. Or both. She fell asleep while reading a book.
Kalambina, we're back! Huh? She's not here.
Can't sense her presence at all.
Weren't there a few Kuhenki here last time too? Where did they all go?
Maybe she took them out for walks, but they float.
Walkies? For Kuhenki? You're not pets, you know. Oh, well. Looks like we just came at a bad time. Let's try again tomorrow.
She appears right behind us.
There's still a few days until Moon Prayer Night, so we're in no rush. Besides, she needs time to rest anyway.
Fair point. Let's go.
Kalambina, are you back yet? Oh, how strange. Looks like she still isn't here.
It's a bit odd. She's been captured.
Right? It's not like her to spend so much time outside. Especially since she's worried about attracting unwanted attention. What about Luonatar? Luonatar, you there?
Durang.
Hey! Do you know where Kalambina went?
Just shrugs its shoulders, going,
Sorry, didn't understand. But if you know where she is, could you take us to her?
Sounds like I don't know either to me.
Yeah, that's even stranger.
Come on, look.
What about him? Oh, that's not good news. They change color when Kalambina gets weaker, right? And they look super pale right now.
Let's go. We got to find.
Good idea. She might know what's happening.
No, mate.
Ah, it's you. How is Kutar? Is she okay?
She's missing.
No, she hasn't. I came here to check on her after I noticed the flowers had changed color. Based on past precedent, she must be very weak right now. Even getting up to walk would be a struggle. It seems unlikely that she wandered off outside.
Meaning someone kidnapped her.
Not to mention that she doesn't do that at the best of times either. So yeah, this is super weird.
No. Very few people are in the know about Kutar's whereabouts. And if anyone suspicious had visited, they'd have left some sort of evidence.
Fair point.
Come on, let's go to Nasha Town. If anyone has seen her, someone there will know about it. It's not Cry's information hub after all.
Makes sense. Let's go!
I actually need to pee. I was going to try and hold it in because I think I was going to go for a little bit longer than stop because I can feel my energy going and I've got, you know, work later, but I really can't hold it any longer in. So I'll be back, go pee, and we'll maybe play a little bit more, and then I'll probably stop for today. Need that pee break. I guess this will probably be the best fast travel point. We're also going to continue some more of this tomorrow. Tomorrow, though. Ooh, that was a big leap. Oh, look at the little creatures.
Wait a moment. Is it just Paimon, or is this stall kind of suspicious? It's never been here before, right?
It's a bit sus, is it?
No, I don't recognize it.
Alas, your free and easy adventure time is over. Now, prepare to face the final boss of Nod Cry.
That's Alice, isn't it?
Whoa! Where'd that voice come from?
Not sure, but it's definitely hostile.
No, 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 not that way. The final boss is right here.
The sniffer mole?
That's the final boss? Surely not. Also,
That voice is a little familiar.
Okay, the jig is up. I'll stop teasing you. Turn around. I'm right behind you. It seems I've managed to leave quite an indelible impression, even though you've never seen my face. Oh, nothing could make a great mage more pleased with herself.
She just twisted the camera there. It's Alice, finally. I mean, I've already seen her design. It's all over the internet.
What is going on?
I've heard that all the big shots in Teyvat have long, wordy titles that stun people speechless when they make their entrance.
Seeing it through like this, it's a really good design. I think I don't mind them going a little abstract with certain things, but I think the thing that bothers me the most about the hat is the weird like thing at the top. It just looks odd. It's like an example of like course correcting too far. It's like, oh, we've had two characters with big puffy witches hat. Let's go abstract and not just give her a normal witch's hat. It's so distracting, the weird like bird tail thing. But everything else is pretty cool though. I mean, she's going to be able to play with a character. Who knows? Maybe they might give her an alternative outfit that actually gives her a normal witch's hat.
Unfortunately, none of them are affiliated with the Hexen Circle, and we ourselves keep a very low profile. The notorious name-dropping doesn't quite work for us. Still, I, for one, think I'm really quite amazing. So that didn't stop me from coming up with a title anyway.
Alice! It's really you this time? Not a lantern or a dodo cope,
Oh my god! I saw it when she passed by. Her little things on her hair has little dodicos on it. That's adorable. Because if she didn't have that weird bird tail thing, I think that even with the weird metal frame thing, it would still look somewhat good. But it's just a weird, like chocobo, like bird tails.
Oh,
Weird.
That's right. So, what do you think? How does it feel to finally meet me?
The only thing I hope is they don't do the thing they do with other characters, because she's clearly married. We can see the wedding ring on her finger. I know they're going to do it, because I doubt her husband would end up being a playable character or an existing character. They're just going to give us a generic looking NPC, and it's going to be disappointing.
You look like...
You look, well, you look so young.
What is that supposed to mean, I'm the mother of Klee, Tivat's #1 cutie. How old could I possibly be?
So she's a friend of yours?
Kind of. This is actually the first time we've seen her in person.
After so many years, because I think she was first introduced after the first summer event or second one, so it has been. Yeah, no, it was the second one, which would have been 2022. So 3 years. You finally get to meet her in person.
I see. Madam Mage, that was quite a powerful entrance. I certainly won't be forgetting it anytime soon.
So I'm just noticing more details in her hair. She's got this weird, like, straight, like, effect. I don't know what they would call, like, these weird, like, patterns in her hair. Is kind of neat.
It's okay, Llama, don't force it. Paimon will do the honors. This is Alice from the Hexen Circle. She's a friend of ours. And of Arcus, too. That's right. She's a good person. Just kinda... unpredictable.
Eccentric is the word you're looking for.
Well, what is the human heart if not unpredictable? If we could not do as we please, how would we differ from machines?
I am Lauma, Moon Chanter of the Frost Moon Scions. It is a pleasure to meet you.
Oh, I know. Before you got here, I spent a good, 15 minutes getting up to speed on Nodcry's present situation.
From whom?
In other words, I've read the whole in the last episode part, so we can skip the pleasantries.
Fair enough. Well, Miss Alice, I can already tell that you have quite a unique personality.
That's it. I think the design will grow on me, their weird bird tail thing.
He'll get used to it. Paimon sure is. So anyway, what are you doing in Nodcry, Alice?
Oh, I thought I told you already. This time, I'm the final boss. And what a formidable foe I shall be. Powerful, confident, decisive, and good luck finding my weak spot. You will never succeed.
I'm going to stand for Jean to put you in.
Oh, drat! My one weakness, and you found it in an instant. Fate has been dealt a devastating blow. Thus falls the great Dodo King.
Why are you playing along with this nonsense?
Because it's fun, and I've lost face tracking, it would seem.
For funsies, of course.
Yay, funsies!
What's wrong, Paimon? Are you disappointed in me? Am I a gigantic letdown?
Yeah, now I seem to have lost tracking. Hang on. Usually if I close the app, reopen it. No. Let's try something else. Okay, just that. Should do it. Ah, there we go. Disconnecting and reconnecting from Naruto worked.
No, it's just that you seem like a busy lady. And this is the one time you've shown up in person. Paimon figured it would be for something more high stakes than just goofing around.
You're quite right. I'm here in Not Cry because something big happened. Something big enough it caught the attention of the Hexen Circle.
Ooh.
It concerns the 3 moons, Tevat's borders, and of course, the moon goddess you are currently searching for.
You know of where Kyle Buna is? Probably not.
Kind of. Why don't we discuss this over a pot of tea? My main reason for coming on this trip to Tevat was, of course, to have some fun. But I do technically have a job to do as well, namely, maintaining the stability of Tevat's borders. I'll skip over the complicated parts, but to sum it up, abyssal energies are all that lie beyond Tevat's border. We'd find ourselves in a real pickle if they ever made it through.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm noticing more and more things in her design. She's got like different like heart-shaped things in her design as well, like on a weird crown-like thing, and on like the necklace thing as well. And I've lost track of it again.
And the phantoms you've been seeing are a sign that the border has been disturbed.
No wonder they tend to show up around Moon Prayer Night.
Is it because the real moon is now so close to us that its power can cross the border?
In part, but only a negligible amount passes through. Just enough to influence the verdant crests and so on. And as you've noticed, there has been an unprecedented number of phantoms appearing this year. The influence of the moon beyond the border cannot explain this. No, there is another far greater factor at play. The trilunar syzygy.
A trilunar syzygy.
Eons ago, before the heavenly principles came to Tevat, it was the then 3 moon goddesses who controlled the laws of this world. Oh, that's exactly it! The 3 goddesses split these powers amongst themselves, promising never to consolidate them into one singular body. This was meant to keep the world stable.
Okay.
But, fast-forwarding to the present, the eternal moon's marrow is with you, while the iridescent moon's marrow, which should never have appeared in this world, has been retrieved. Add that to the presence of a moon goddess in the flesh and...
Spill's catastrophe.
The power of all 3 moons is gathered here in Notcry. There hasn't been an event like this since the War of Funerary Flame. and it's having a noticeable effect on Tevat's borders. Because I wish to give my darling daughter a peaceful, sunny environment to grow up in. Is that a good enough reason?
Seems like there's more to it than that.
Kinda sounds like you're dodging the question, but it does make sense.
Well, that's one reason anyway, and the most important one. The others are a little complicated to explain. For instance, cleaning up after dearest Miss R. Albedo could tell you more about that if you're curious, but right now, I have a more important question to ask you. Why are you collecting the moon marrows?
Albedo wants to use their power to return home.
I see. Nicole told me about that legend once.
Most like a different Nicole, not the Nicole from Zenless.
Nicole? You mean Mage Anne?
Oh, so you remember.
I don't. We heard her voice in Fontaine.
Yes, of course. That was a story about fate, her area of expertise. But back to the story of our dear moon goddess. I'm afraid her intended method of returning to the moon is unlikely to work anymore.
What does that mean?
She may be missing, but she hasn't gone anywhere. She has disappeared.
Okay. Oh well, me to read. We're seeing basically what happened to her.
My body is so heavy. Wait, no. It's my mind that's heavy. My arms and legs are as light as a feather. What's happening to me? I feel drowsy, like I've been asleep for too long.
You're not the only one.
Is it daytime or nighttime? Is the moon out? I think I'll go for a walk.
Please let this person in control of her. No, okay.
Are you out for a walk too? Huh?
Oh. She's a projection? Oh.
The day has come at last. Have I grown so weak that I can't even sustain my physical form?
Ah.
But Moon Prayer Night is nearly here. I was so close to returning home. Death is near. Is this how it ends for me? Will I return to the moon after I disappear? Or... I don't want it to end like this. So far, at least, I still exist. Even if not physically, I can still feel. But as my power wanes, I'm sure that too will fade. I suppose I might take one final look at this world. The world where I was born. much it has changed since I was born.
These decorations, they're so heavy.
It's times like this when you kind of wish men could be priestesses and acolytes.
We should just try and work out, get some muscles, just push up. They get all jacked. Like,
how fascinating. I've never had the chance to be privy to people's private lives in this way. In the past, people would get so solemn and serious the moment I showed my face, like they were frozen stiff.
Karina, Lametti, it's time to eat.
Coming!
I want to watch them a little longer.
Oh, cool. Fine. We're somewhat in control. This is good point to probably stop here and we'll continue here. Yeah, we'll do at least one roll for Durin before ending at least. Yeah, I didn't think so. We'll save the other roll. Oh, we got Jehoda, something.
Nice to meet you. If you've got a commission, spit it out. As long as the pay's right, I can help you with anything. Most things. I can help you with most things.
And we got her again. So we got her twice. But not thrice. Oh, yeah, I can't really deal with that in this situation. Yeah, because it would have been cool if we got 10 each and did both. Let's go do the other 10. Oh no. Oh. I got a little excited, then excitement immediately went away. Got too excited. I think I already have a thing. Oh wow. There's always going to be more chances to get more rolls, and we've got like, yeah, we've got like 19 days. So that's fine. Okay. Oh, like I said, with the ongoing sleeping problems, I don't know how my energy's going, and it is gone. But I'm still surprised that I still had enough to do streaming, since I only got like roughly 5 hours of sleep. So maybe some parts of it is working. I don't know. The other thing I forgot to mention, they did suggest is to consider lessen the amount of caffeine I drink. But I'm gonna see the next couple of days go. If my tiredness through today and morning low is at least to around a 5, then no. But if it's still around a 6 or 7, I think I might try and do that for the following week. Go the entire week with no caffeine. It's best to do it on the weekend, because I've done it in the past, and I'm more tired than not with at least for one day, and then the rest is about the same. It's never really made any difference, but it's one of those like things stacked up on one another. If all the other things are stacked on with that, it could help indefinitely. So we'll see what happens. We'll see the next couple of days go. I can't even think. But with that aside, I appreciate everyone who stopped by. What we might end up doing Genshin. It actually depends. I completely forgot. It depends on something else, because Zenless had its story 2 weeks prior. No, a week before. Was it? Yeah, it was a week before this. But there was no voice acting in certain parts of it. not entirely gone. Apparently, they changed some things at last minute, and only the Korean part of the voice acting had a chance to record, but the English didn't. But there's no way of knowing what parts are and aren't. And with my ongoing sleeping problems and not knowing how much energy you have, I don't want to do a lot of reading. So I might check in the morning if it does have voice acting. We'll probably do that, and then we'll probably do Genshin maybe next week. If not, we'll probably be doing Genshin tomorrow. I'll find out in the morning. But as usual, if any changes do happen with the schedule and streaming, I will put it on the Discord server and Blue Sky and Twitter. But I hope you have a good rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow.